room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight, we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Simons.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Kyrie Irving out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Davis, and it's Curry in at the point. And for Boston, their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Here we go. So Boston will get the first possession. Tatum against Butler. Now here's Tatum, tightly guarded. Stolen by Davis, and Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, BA, and those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
League's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Three-pointer, nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Celtics in possession here. Following the score by the Lakers. Here's Hauser. And the layup is good off the glass. Hauser's got his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Richardson, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to White. Up and over Richardson. That's short off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Butler, hounded by Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. Davis misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Now here's Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. Tatum looking it over. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Queta. Back to Hauser. Curry against Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. In transition. White with it. Richardson picks him up. White, the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Leans from outside. Davis with a rebound.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
Oh, wow!
Look out!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Tatum, still without a bucket. Beyond the arc, the Lakers with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Shams, with younger teams like OKC taking the reins, new stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flagg, the list goes on.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Pritchard. Back to Tatum. They still need this. Again, the miss by Boston. Los Angeles leading by 3. Irving, the pass to Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Minot's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Hachimura. So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season.
Curry passes to Richardson. Back to Curry. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
4-3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's stolen by Irving. Got it.
Yeah, good pressure from Irving on D, coming up with a steal and starting the fast break.
Outside Tatum. Here's Minot, averaging around 5 points a game. Outside White. This one for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Tatum. Walsh comes in for Hauser. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Tillman. White comes in for Walsh. And Pritchard is subbed in for Shireman. White looking it over. Simons outside. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Wow, fancy stuff from Anthony Simons.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Jason Tatum out there with Derek White. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Minot in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Tatum. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
White for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Irving on the wing. Curry. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Tatum. He's scoreless. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Cadiz checked in for Minot, and it's Hauser in for Derek White. The Lakers also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for Irving. Hauser outside. There's Simons with a 3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
Pass to Simons. Here's Kata. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so Curry will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Curry against Simons. Here's Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
The assist.
Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Misses the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Ant-Man fighting for 2.
Assist.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Tatum against Richardson. Oh, stolen by Richardson. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. Simons has got 14 points for the game. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Curry, and Irving is subbed in for Edwards. Out to Simons. Up and over Richardson. And it's Simons missing. The Lakers lead by 13. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. 18 feet out. Richardson, that's good. He's got 11.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Hauser. Now Pritchard launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Davis with a screen on Pritchard. And a deep three from Curry. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey everybody, welcome. And we get you started first with a look at the injury situation.
The Celtics feeling it right now. Without Jalen, the defense suffers because he's so versatile, and it's tougher to score, Chad.
Yeah, when he's on, he's one of the top players in the league. They have to find that spark somewhere else, though, Kenny.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got Kyrie Irving, Butler out there with Davis, and it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. Celtics trail by 12. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Well, Los Angeles shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. The baseline, Jay. The shot by Butler, no good. Boston's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. They get it again. Hauser outside. There's the three. That shot is off.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Anthony Davis packs it down.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Tatum passes to Hauser. Pass to White. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
White coming through.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
Here's Curry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Hauser. Three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now Butler. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside White. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Butler's got 7.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
White, the pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Richardson for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 14.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Three-pointer Pritchard. And it's Richardson with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 19. Irving looking around. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
You take a look at Curry, a few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Back to Pritchard. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Up top, Hauser, guarded by Richardson. Right side, Tatum, from behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run. They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Boston on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Outside Tatum. From downtown, buries it from 3. Tatum's got 10 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The 3. And Curry is good for 3.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
There's Tatum with the three. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Richardson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Davis probing. Knocks down the 18-footer. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Outside White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Hauser. Shireman comes in for White. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Irving. True on the 14-footer. 11 points in the game.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Pass to Simons. Back to Tatum for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Curry. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Minot. On the wing, Tatum. Guarded by Richardson. Good D by Richardson.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Walsh. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Ayton. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hachimura. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Reeves. And it's Curry in for Stephen Curry. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Shireman in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Tatum. No luck on that one. Davis with the defensive effort. Curry passes to Irving. Shoots over White. Irving, no good. And it's Simons with the ball for the Celtics. Trailing by 17. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
Set up, set up.
Curry against Simons. Curry passes to Irving. Now here's Edwards. Here's Curry. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Simons outside. Boston again missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just one in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And while we have a moment here, let's take a look at our player of the game, someone who really took over and earned this award tonight.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Outside White. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, PA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Tatum passes to White. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And he jams it home with authority.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
White against Richardson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
So it's Boston now. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard gets it to go.
That's a smart pass in close quarters.
Los Angeles leading by 19. Irving finds Curry, and here's Butler. Irving up top, tries to break his ice. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Queta, pass to Hauser. Takes a three, and he nails it.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Butler fires. Tight D, making that one difficult. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. And Irving comes to help. Here's a pass to Tatum. Butler rips down the board.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Celtics trail by 16. Beyond the arc. Oh, and misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Curry can't get the three. Well, the Celtics shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Now White. From downtown, Irving rips down the board. The Lakers lead by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for the machine.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Shot clock at 5. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 16.
5th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup. They manned up. Yeah, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now to present our player of the game.